Hello, everyone. Today, I'd like to tell you about one of the most influential figures in American history, Susan B. Anthony, a woman who devoted her life to equality and justice. Susan Brownell Anthony was born on February 15, 1820, near Adams, Massachusetts. Raised in a Quaker household by her forward-thinking father, she grew up believing in the value of fairness and human dignity. The Quakers' emphasis on equality deeply influenced her, and she carried those values into a lifetime of activism. Susan B. Anthony was most well known for her tireless work in the women's suffrage movement, but her efforts extended to abolition and civil rights as well. She believed deeply in the connection between the struggles of women and people of color. She once supported a quote by Lydia Maria Child that said, "The comparison between women and the colored race is striking. Both have been kept in subjection by physical force." This understanding drove Anthony to take bold steps. In 1872, she did something extraordinary. She walked into a barbershop in Rochester, New York, and cast her vote in the presidential election. For that, she was arrested, tried, and fined. Though her vote wasn't counted, the act became a symbol of resistance. That moment helped pave way for the 19th Amendment, ratified in 1920, giving women the right to vote. It's even known commonly as the Susan B. Anthony Amendment. But her journey wasn't without struggle. In 1870, the 15th Amendment granted black men the right to vote but excluded women. While leaders like Frederick Douglass supported the move as a necessary step, Anthony disagreed. She believed that now was the time for women to be included too. With her friends Elizabeth Cady Stanton, she co-founded the National Women's Suffrage Association to push for immediate action, not gradual progress. Anthony's dedication was relentless. She traveled constantly, gave powerful speeches, and organized meetings all over the country. While Stanton worked from home, being a wife and mother, Anthony, unmarried and without children, became the movement's most visible public face. By 1900, states like Colorado, Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming had granted women the right to vote, and when Anthony stepped down from leadership, she passed down the torch to Carrie Chapman Catt, who helped the movement grow into a real political force. Later, Alice Paul took up more radical methods like hunger strikes and protests, further pressuring the government to act. Together, Catt and Paul's efforts led to the ratification of the 19th Amendment in 1920, 14 years after Anthony's death. She didn't live to see the victory, but her legacy was the foundation it stood on. Now I'll leave you with this thought. What if Susan B. Anthony had lived like most women in the 19th century? Married, raising children, bound by social expectations? What if she had given in to the loneliness she sometimes felt? Without her fierce determination and courage, where would we be today? Because of her and the women who came after her, millions today enjoy the right to vote, to speak, and to stand as equals. Thank you.